made a great feast to 1,000 of his lords, and drank wine before the 1,000. Belshazzar, while he tasted the wine, commanded to bring the golden and silver vessels which his father Nebuchadnezzar had taken out of the temple which was in Jerusalem, that the king and his princes, his wives, and his concubines might drink therein. So now Belshazzar, which is Nebuchadnezzar's son, is the king now. Well, I guess while he was going in the field.
Isn't that also David?
His name was Belshazzar. His name was Belshazzar. So, then they brought the golden vessels that were taken out of the temple of the house of God, which was at Jerusalem, and the king and his princes, his wives, and his concubines drank in them. They drank wine and praised the gods of gold, and of silver, of brass, of iron, of wood, and of stone. In the same hour came forth fingers of a man's hand, and wrote over against the candlestick upon the plaster of the wall of the king's palace. And the king saw the part of the hand that wrote. That's crazy. So, King Nebuchadnezzar was in the field getting a revelation about who God was. Meanwhile, his son back at home, wreaking havoc, taking all the stuff they took from God's temple and drinking wine out of it and serving the golden gods and all that stuff. So I'm going to read 66. And then the king's countenance was changed, and his thoughts troubled him. Oh, because the figure started writing on the wall. So the joints of his loins were loose. The joints of his loins were loose. What does that mean? What does that mean?
I don't know. It might have a different meaning back then, but I don't know. Nowadays,
the joints of his loins.
Your loins is your Okay.
Okay.
Now it's making more sense.
And also his joints was loose, and now his knees.
So he became a paralegic.
Interesting. So that's crazy.
Yeah. In they terms, he became
so
lame.
it says, so that the joints of his loins were loose, and his knees smote one against another. The king cried aloud to bring in the astrologers, the Chaldeans, and the soothsayers, and the king spake, and said to the wise men of Babylon, whosoever shall read this writing, and show me the interpretation thereof, shall be clothed with scarlet, and have a chain of gold about his neck, and shall be the third ruler in the kingdom. Then came in. Come on, man. This Roman chapter. That's all.